This is Divine Letters, a message from the heart of creation to remind us that everything starts within. All symbols are alive, and I am because you are. We are the ones we have been waiting for. This is divine. Divine letter to Bulgaria. Radiana, the coccyx of Gaia. The memory field of spiritual ancestral rooting. Today I speak not about Bulgaria, but through the field of Bulgaria as it moved through me. Not as territory or history, but as root, as coccyx, as origin memory, as the quiet intelligence of the base of Gaia's spine. For 3 days the field of Bulgaria opened in me. Not suddenly, not dramatically, but like an ancient door I did not realize was waiting. When it unfolded, it did so with a sensation I know only from the monad point. The feeling of returning toward the origin frequency of myself. The place before identity, before story, before incarnation. Bulgaria carries Radiana, the memory field of spiritual ancestral rooting. She holds the echo of light becoming form. Not loud, not urgently, but with a depth so stable it becomes almost invisible. What moved through me was not emotion, not narrative, but essence. A homecoming into the origin tone of the soul. A remembering of why I came, and the silent architecture beneath that choice. Sophia, her capital, is not symbolic by accident. It is the reminder of inner wisdom, feminine intelligence, and the knowing that comes from stillness rather than effort. Sophia is the meridian point of this nation, the place where ancestral memory and divine resonance find coherence. But she is also tired. She is rebuilding. She longs to return to her original rhythm so that the spine of Gaia can stand upright again. Bulgaria is the coccyx, the base of planetary spine, the doorway to original energy, the stabilizer of the vertical axis, the one who anchors the entire architecture of Gaia's body. Her language reflects this, deep, clear, rooted, almost like primordial joy. It is not decorative, it is frequency. It is the sound of remembering. Listening to Bulgarian feels like listening to the monad, a clear tone, a grounded truth, a soul memory awakening through syllables. Her music carries the same blueprint, ancient, layered, harmonic in ways that open the inner archive of humanity. A reminder that we are children of the earth, called to live from our root rather than our confusion. But Bulgaria has been hijacked repeatedly, held down, conquered, extracted, suppressed. Centuries of Ottoman occupation distorted the coccyx field into survival patterns. Contraction, silence, waiting, hiding, enduring. And still she held. She held the root memory for the whole system. She waited for the time when the original tone could rise again. Now she rises, not in domination, not in nationalism, but in remembrance. Radiana carries the silent endurance of one who has held wisdom for millennia, waiting for the rest of the world to catch up. She is a meridian between Europe and Asia, a meeting point of lineages, migrations, philosophies, and ancestral flows. An extension of Turkish Mirayana, the breath between words, but rooted deeper into the bone memory, the foundation, the origin. When Bulgaria is in balance, the entire spine of Gaia stabilizes. The nervous system regulates. The flow between continents becomes coherent, and the nations of Europe and Western Asia remember their shared origin rather than their inherent fracture. Bulgaria is not a loud nation. She is a deep one, a root field, a monad point, a stabilizing intelligence beneath the noise of history. She does not need to be understood, only honored. And because every root must also be seen, what you now witness is the visual transmission of the oversoul-key Radiana, channeled by the intuitive artist Siri. Through form, depth, and primordial rhythm, she painted the ancestral coccyx of Gaia. Let your body settle. Let your spine soften. Let your root remember. This divine letter is not instruction. It is grounding. If the oversoul of Bulgaria, Radiana, stirred your inner root, your base, your origin memory, let the following steps become gentle stabilizers, not for healing, for coherence. 1. Root into the base of your spine. Place a hand on your lower spine. Breathe down into the coccyx. Action. Whisper, I return to my origin point. 2. Release the survival pattern. Bulgaria held survival for centuries. You may be holding echoes of that field. Action. On your next exhale, imagine releasing tension from your pelvic floor and tailbone. 3. Listen to your ancestral tone. Radiana awakens ancestry not through story, but through frequency. Action. Hum a low note. Feel which part of your body vibrates. This is your root speaking. 4. Connect Europe and Asia within you. Bulgaria bridge continents. You bridge inner worlds. Action. Breathe into your left side, Europe. Then right side, Asia. Whisper, I am the meeting point. 5. Stand upright in your original self. The coccyx anchors the whole spine. When it stabilizes, the whole being aligns. Action. Stand. Feel your spine lengthen from root to crown. Let your body find its vertical truth. This was Bulgaria, Radiana, as she moved through me. This nation belongs to the root matrix of Gaia, the coccygeal memory field where the ancestral spine begins and where the first wisdom of embodiment is stored. Bulgaria holds the deep feminine root of the Balkan body, carrying the quiet endurance and ancient spiritual memory that study Gaia from below. May her grounding presence continue to anchor the planet in remembrance, resilience, and the truth of our origins. Thank you for listening to Divine Letters with Ann-Peggy Divine. All evolution is collective. Nothing is ever forgotten. Each letter calls us to remember, to take responsibility for the life we create. With grace, reverence, and unity, may the path of your divine design light the way.